Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where we will finally set sails again and move on towards Athens to follow up on our main mission. I have been playing a little bit off camera to finish off a few loose ends here on Skyros and Euboea. I explored the rest of this island. As you can see, nothing too interesting here. I went back to Dystos Fort since I already started to clean it out. I decided to finish it, and after I was done with the fort, the nation influence was down to 0. So I thought, okay, sure, why not? Let's go and take down the leader and let's recruit him, you know, as I do. So I went to find the leader, I ambushed him, I punched him out, and then I noticed that I couldn't kill him because he was actually a cultist. It was this guy over here. So I could only confirm the kill because apparently you can't recruit the cultists, at least not the ones in this diagram. So yeah, he was the leader of Euboea apparently. Maybe let's read the description now that we've already killed him. Skylax knew what others in the Peloponnesian League did not. Where force failed, Drachmae always won. In this way, with a massive fortune at his disposal, Skylax bribed the weaker puppet leaders in the League. For the service, Skylax prayed to Cosmos to return his lost children and wife to him. It was a prayer that would go unanswered. Seems like there's some tragic backstory connected, but yeah, I just randomly stumbled upon this guy, and I think killing him gave me a new clue for this guy, but I mean, this is very, very vague. This doesn't really tell me anything about this person, so yeah, we have another cultist finished. Also, you may notice that Cassandra looks a little bit different. I went back to the hood because I've been working on the different loadouts, so I've been starting to specialize this one more for assassin damage and this one more for warrior damage, and I figured they should look different too, so I'm using the hood for the assassin's outfit and the helmet of the wolf for the warrior outfit. And as you can see, this has about 20,000 assassin damage, but this one has 27 or almost 28,000 assassin damage. So it's not quite done yet. It's still a work in progress. I'm still looking for some like braces with decent assassin damage, for example, but it's starting to become more specialized. So I will, for the most part, wear this outfit because usually I try to be stealthy and try to assassinate people. But when I know I have to go into a battle, like, I don't know, one of these legendary creatures, for example, then I can switch to my warrior outfit beforehand. And yeah, speaking of which, I actually killed another one of those. The Hint of Chaeronea. Again, it's a very long battle, but I'm not really sure if it's that interesting to watch. Maybe I will do like the most powerful animal on camera at the end if I go that far. But yeah, for now I think I'm going to leave the island behind. There's some minor stuff that I want to do later, like the tomb over here. Obviously we have one of the mercenaries, but he's a little bit too high in level. But I think for the most part, I would say this is as much as I would like to do in this area. So let's undock our ship.
Ready the oars!
And let's move on to Athens. I should maybe mark this quest as active. Welcome to Athens, yes. Also, I think I might be able to upgrade the spear again because I did collect a few shards, so I should return to that precursor place at some point. But for now, we're going to Athens, and it's going to be a slightly longer trip, so I'll bring you back once I've arrived, or maybe if something happens on my way there. We will see.
Start rowing!
Alright, I think we made it to Attica. We're not even like docking at a proper harbor, apparently.
When you're ready, meet me at the Pnyx in Athens.
Okay, reach Pnyx in Athens. Well, it's still quite some distance away, all the way over here. So maybe we're not actually going to reach Athens today. But I will make an effort to get there. Attica, the land of democracy. That's a nice name. Now let's have a look at our map. Well, this part of the map is rather uneventful, so I think I can just run through here without much detours. Oh, hello. Well, I guess that is Athens. Oh, what a nice view we have from here. Yep, very nice. We got the Acropolis. We got like a properly fortified town. Still significantly smaller than
Athens.
its modern
Let's
counterpart.
see what this city has in store for me.
Well, probably more people who need my help. But yeah, let's find out. And yeah, I can already tell that my computer doesn't like this big city with that many people here. Frame rate's going down. But I think it's still fine, so I think I will keep the graphics setting as they are. Ooh, look at this nice palace temple. I mean, I would like to do some sightseeing, but maybe I will postpone that for later. And instead we're trying to reach this place first. Yeah, we got more like colorful statues over here. Theater of Dionysus. Alright. That's a nice big theater. But no one's performing at the moment. How sad. Maybe I need to come back later for an actual performance. Well, who is this fella over here? Who gets apparently a lot of worship from this single person. It is not really obvious who this is supposed to be. Could be a god, but maybe it's just like a famous person. You never know. Anyway, I guess this over here is where we need to go. Let's see.
The Spartans may draw near to our walls, but we must come together now for the glory of Athens!
Glory for you!
Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them! A good crop! Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew! The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many trireme could we have built instead?
We must not become divided!
We are divided!
Yeah, I think you already are divided.
Act, Pericles, or I will!
Oh, good. You came. Things are worse than I feared. Cleon has turned the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles.
Okay. So I'm supposed to, like, talk to him? I can talk to you, though. Let's do that.
There's much to do, and many unknowns on our horizon.
Alright. So I can just go through here and talk to him. Oh, he's actually like the leader of this place. Does this mean I can take him down and recruit him? I mean, probably not. People that are important for quests usually can't be recruited. But yeah, let's go and talk.
Stay back! She is no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances. And who's this?
Cassandra.
Welcome, Cassandra. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
It's quite impressive. You both made good points. You did great. And I guess this is like the diplomatic way to say that you suck. You both made good points. Honestly, I'm not sure what points they were trying to make. So, maybe I'm just going to be silent.
Nothing to say? Others would do well to realize silence is as much of an answer as anything else. A crowd will seize the very first easy answer that comes its way, like a hungry dog on a bone.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely and speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Cassandra you'd invite her to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If she's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see her as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Cassandra, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
And what exactly is it that you want?
Yeah, Cassandra is not so much interested in that conflict between Athens and Sparta, and more like, information about her mother.
I'm looking for a woman who's very important to me. Herodotus said a symposium could be useful for gaining information.
He would be correct. I can get you in, although I can't promise the information you seek will be found.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediochos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There's an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
Okay, I see. You have a number of smaller tasks for me. Sure. Tell me more about this Metihos guy.
Metiochos. You said he was your colleague?
A politician and ally. He's one of my most loyal friends.
Okay, and what about Phidias?
Phidias? The famous sculptor? What did he do, exactly?
He stands accused of multiple offenses and is awaiting trial. You'll find him under close guard at his workshop.
Can you be any more specific about what he's been accused of? Anyway, what's an ostracism? Well, it's basically like a vote to exile someone, right?
Ostracism?
Exile is a term you may be more familiar with. Here in Athens, we vote between two people to decide who should leave.
It's between the sophist Anaxagoras and another man, on trial for impiety. My contact near the Agora will give you the details.
And how am I supposed to influence these people? Like, threaten them to vote for a certain person? Well, I guess I'll have to take care of all these tasks if I want to get into the symposium, so sure, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
I'm always
That won't
discreet.
work. It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
Alright, so we came to Athens and we already got like a bunch of tasks ahead of us. And I believe there's like a walking quest marker over here. Oh, it's the other guy, Cleon. Well, maybe I should catch up with him before he leaves, so I can take his quest as well.
Here, friend. I saw you talking to my associate, Pericles.
From what I saw, you weren't doing much associating.
That's just politics. Pericles is a good man, a fine man, just not the right man.
That's not what I heard.
From whose lips? His?
Yeah, I mean, they're arguing. That's like part of democracy, right? So I wouldn't think too much of it. Politicians are liars. Pericles was chosen by the people. Well, I mean, the two things are not mutually exclusive, I suppose. But let's maybe pick the more diplomatic
She was
answer here.
elected. Athens is the seat of democracy.
Oh, it is. It's just that the wrong man is sitting in that seat.
Did you actually need something, or did you just want to educate me on the finer points of democracy?
Pericles is holding parties for the rich and powerful while we're under siege. What I want is for my people to reclaim control. You could help me.
Alright, so he wants my help as well. So are you willing to pay for it?
My services don't come cheap.
I understand the wills of commerce and the needs of the people. I will pay you handsomely for your services.
Okay, well, tell me what you need.
And how do you want me to help?
Help Athens, not me. The Spartans howl outside our city walls. Create chaos among their ranks. Make them suffer as we do. Think about it. Will you take my commission and show the Spartans we are not defeated yet?
Well, I guess I will take a look at what you want me to do. Like I said, I don't think Cassandra is all that interested in the conflict. But, you know, getting a favor from Cleon might come in handy later. So I will at least consider it.
I have no problem killing Spartans.
Good. Kill their commander Nabis. Destroy their supplies and return to me with proof of your exploits. Show them that we have teeth too.
I'll get it done.
Trust me, this is a huge opportunity for you.
Of course, there's a certain irony that in order to show the Spartans that you have teeth too, you basically have to hire a Spartan. Even if it's just like a hidden, exiled Spartan. But okay, that's another quest for us, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty straightforward one. Just kill a few soldiers. Okay, yeah, we have our leader here. And I guess I may eventually be able to kill him, or maybe even recruit him. I guess we will find out. But before I go ahead and take care of any of the quests that we got, I may want to look around a little bit and specifically synchronize the viewpoint, which I guess is on top of the Acropolis. So, let's get up there. Also seems like there's another quest we can do right next to it. So once we collected all these quests, we can see what we want to do first. Okay, I guess I'm just going to climb up the rock. I mean, I'm sure there's like a proper way up to the Acropolis, but this is the fastest way, presumably. You are close to an untracked target. Press V to call Icarus. Oh, What target are we talking about here? I think it's somewhere...
Here we are.
Oh, I see. It's for the Prince of Persia quest. Well, let's... I had almost forgotten about that one. Statue of Athena. Well, the statue should be somewhere inside Parthenon, right? Anyway, let's synchronize first and then we will look around a little bit. Oh, I see. There it is.
The famous Acropolis. A testament to humankind's skill and craftsmanship.
Indeed. Indeed. Very, very impressive. I will talk to you in a second. First, let me synchronize this. The question is, how do I climb up the statue? Okay, she can just grab onto the bronze or whatever this is. Nice. Okay, but now I hit a little bit of a dead end here. It's not climbing any higher in that direction. Okay. We can use the arm. Huh. Interesting helmet design. There's like a Pegasus and some kind of chimera or whatever that is. I like it. Anyway, let's synchronize. Beautiful. And all in the twilight of the setting sun.
A papyrus. Says it was written by Themistocles, the Athenian general.
Right, Themistocles on Athens. As we rounded the hilltops, we could see Athens bustling below us and Athena above, matching our grace. There she eternally mourned our suffering with dignity and grace. Okay, so we got another one of these scrolls for the prince, the presumed prince. I mean, maybe he's not actually prince. And I don't know why I get two of them each time. That's kind of odd. But right, let's leave again.
Does it please you, I wonder, to watch your city on the verge of battle?
Okay, apparently this soldier is in need of some assistance.
Here.
I might have a job for you. If you're as good a fighter as I've heard.
You've heard of me?
Don't let it go to your head. I hear about everything that happens in this city, Mystios.
With flattery like that, how could
I literally just
possibly turn
arrived
you
in the
down?
city.
I'm not trying to flatter you. I'm trying to hire you. I need some Spartan military targets removed.
Okay, well, I'm going to listen to your offer.
I'll help you if I can. Depending on what it is you need, General...
Demosthenes,
Very good.
my spies tell me the Spartans are mobilizing. What I want you to do is hamstring them. Get into their forts and remove the commanders in charge.
I guess that makes sense.
I'm thrilled you approve. You'll need to bring me the seals of the commanders you kill as proof. You'll be amply rewarded.
Those don't seem like standard Athenian tactics.
They're not. But it will work, and that's what matters. We've already lost too many Athenians to those savages using traditional warfare. The other generals disagree, but I refuse to let them destroy our chances.
What do they want to do?
They want honorable face-to-face warfare, pitting our forces directly against the Spartans. We're not going to win a contest of strength against those brutes. We need to outthink them. So, will you kill the commanders?
I guess I can do that. Or maybe I'm just going to recruit them because I'm building my own army.
All right, I'll take the job.
Good. I might not have approval to deploy our men to do this, but I'm not about to let that stop me.
Anyway, can I ask you a few more questions? So what exactly is so important about the seals?
What's so special about these seals?
Only elite Spartan commanders carry these seals.
those in charge of entire forts. They'd all die before parting with them. So bring me the seals as proof that they're dead.
Alright, and where exactly can I find them?
Where can I find them?
The Spartans have been making inroads into Athenian territory, taking over forts that once belonged to us. Make them pay for every inch.
And what exactly is your plan after that?
What's your strategy?
Whatever it takes to protect Athenian lives and kill Spartans.
That's not what I meant. What's your personal strategy?
My career is none of your business. Know that I don't seek much. Only proper recognition of my strategic brilliance.
Okay, I guess I'll have to take your word for it. Also, the name does sound familiar. I think he might be like a real historical person, but I don't really know any details about him. So, I think that's all I need to know.
You've told me enough. I'll get your seals for you, General.
Alright, well, I got me another quest about killing Spartans. Of course, in the end, all of it will be in vain, because the Spartans are going to win this war. Unless, of course, this is like one of these Animus-created alternate realities. I mean, the precursors have like a view of different potential outcomes, so I don't know, maybe it's actually going to end differently, depending on my choices in this game. But historically, the Spartans won the Peloponnesian War and abolished the Athenian democracy, but not for long. After a few years it basically rebounded, and we had another democracy, so yeah, that didn't really help the Spartans in the long run. And I mean, Athens still exists today as a city, Sparta not so much. That was eventually given up as a city, and there's like a modern city in place of Sparta, but it doesn't really have much to do with the old Sparta, so that's something to think about probably. But yeah, I guess I will look around a little bit now that I'm here. Can I actually go inside the Parthenon? Well, I might be. Ooh, well, that's a lot of treasures just lying around unguarded. I mean, I would have to steal them, but still, it's funny that you can just walk in here. Anyway, any other ways to get inside here? Or can we just see that little treasure room? Sorry. Ah, here we go. So here's the statue of Athena that I was thinking about, that was like inside the Parthenon. And again, at her Pegasus helmet. Also, we have like a bunch of new paintings on the wall. Huh. Oh, I thought I could maybe grab that chandelier or whatever that was supposed to be. But yeah, I'm not sure if I specifically recognize any of these paintings or what they're supposed to mean. They also seem to be repeating like every 2 meters. I guess it's just like Athenian people coming to worship Athena, huh? But still, very, very nice to see this place, how it may have looked like 2,500 years ago. Because nowadays, well, it's still, you know, partially standing. Still pretty impressive, I'm sure. But okay, I guess that's all the quests that I can pick up for the time being. Yeah, we have like a large number of unexplored locations. But we still have a bit of time left in this episode, so maybe I actually want to continue with at least one of the mission that I got today. And I guess I'm going to start with this one. A venomous encounter. Pericles mentioned a colleague named Metiochos who missed an appointment. To enter the symposium, Cassandra need to find him. I mean, that seems easy enough, right? So, we're going to start with that one. Also, it's the closest one, so that's why I picked it.
Help me! Please, someone!
Okay, well,
Why did it have to be snakes?
I have arrived at the estate,
If you leave, these snakes will kill me.
and apparently there's snakes involved. Which I guess I should have guessed, judging from the name of the quest. So how do I get inside here?
Hurry! Kill the snakes before it's too late.
Alright, I see your problem. I see your problem here. I'm going to use my bow and arrow so they won't bite me. Alright. Well, apparently they haven't bitten you either. Are you okay?
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
Well, I'm happy to help, I suppose.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could do with more like you. Especially now.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you.
Tch,
You often get tied up and surrounded by snakes.
yeah, how did that
How can
happen?
you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
Cassandra's being kind of dense today. So, why snakes? And yeah, who are these thugs? These are all good questions.
Why would anyone do this?
Politicians are easy targets in these troubled times. When they tied me up, they said I was a snake. That I should die by my own
I
kind.
see. So, they just don't like politicians. Seems very extreme, though.
Did you recognize the people who did this?
Pericles asked me to go down to the fishing district and talk with the poor and sick, to give them hope. That's how I recognized their voices.
Oh, yes.
They threw rotten food and yelled insults at me. These thugs disguised their faces, but their voices and the stench of fish were unmistakable.
Okay, so where do you think I can find them?
Where should I look?
I couldn't see their faces, but I recognized their voices from one of the districts I visited. They're regulars at Cleon's rallies. They live in the flooded part of the city, near the wall.
Okay, so I guess I'll have a look for them.
I'll track them down, Metiochos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city, before the Spartans can breach the walls.
Yeah, it seems that the supporters of Cleon and Pericles are at each other's throat, huh? But yeah, let's find these attackers. They're not too far away, so I hope I can find them.
The part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about.
Tch. Yeah, I guess this is where the poor people live. Let's see if we can see anything using Icarus. Not really, so...
There has to be a clue around here somewhere.
Oh, I guess I have to investigate first. Well, let's do it. Oh, that's more snakes. Gotta kill you first, before I can investigate.
Snakes? Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiochos.
Yeah, that's completely normal to just keep a few snakes in your backyard. I think I found the right place. Poor market. So are these people just unhappy with Pericles because they're poor and he doesn't do enough to help them?
Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident.
So one of their snakes turned on them, huh? Alright. And there's another hint over here.
It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiochos weren't the masterminds behind this plot. This must be the house of Metiochos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan.
I see.
Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiochos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Poor Actis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
Well, so why exactly did you do it?
Why kill Metiochos with snakes?
We're prisoners in our own city. Because of Pericles and his crooked friends. The snake dealer told us it's time to send a message. Time they suffered.
The snake dealer? Okay. So, what do you suggest I do with you now?
You can't take the law into your own hands. Now I need to decide what to do with you.
Cleon says it's time we took the city back from the elite. Time to fight. Don't matter what you do to us. There will be others who follow our lead.
Yeah, I would prefer not to get involved into that conflict, but I guess I don't really have much of a choice here. But anyway, tell me where you got the snakes.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Okay. Tell me or else. Don't protect a criminal. So I guess this is like threatening them. Well, maybe I need to use a little bit more force here to get the proper answer.
Tell me what I want to know, or I'll cut you down right now. Your cause will be forgotten, and so will you.
All right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
Alright, well, since you were forthcoming and gave me the information, I guess I'll let you go. Especially since I'm mostly after the mastermind, right?
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
Okay, so this had an surprisingly amicable ending. Anyway, let's read the letter. Now it's the time to strike. Pericles' corrupt friend Metiochos has been oppressing the poor for too long. Take these snakes, you know what you have to do. Metiochos will just be the first. Remember the words of Cleon and let them inspire us all to greatness. Okay. So, it is about the people being poor, but someone may have just been using their unhappiness for his own purposes. I guess I have to investigate who sent the letter to find out more about it. Alright, Port of Piraeus. Yeah, that's the port of Athens, and looks like I found my target. He's for some reason just camping outside the walls here. And he's sleeping, which should make my life slightly easier, I suppose.
Let's hope
Do
no
it.
one notices me here.
I'll end you, Mystios.
Alright, apparently
Feel the sting of
even
my
a stealth assassination is not going to kill him right away. Oh, there are snakes around here. So, I guess I will have to fight you now. Oh, and of course he has like poison weapons and poison arrows. Great. So, gotta be careful about that. I hate the poisoning. And I'm not sure if I can recruit him. I guess I will try to knock him out with my fist once I have weakened him enough. But again, since he's like connected to a quest, I might not be able to actually recruit him. Guess we will find out. Alright. You're done. Oh, I can recruit him.
His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
Well, I guess he's dead to them, so it still counts for the quest. Okay, so let's report back to Metiochos that he should be safe now. No more snake attacks on his life. Alright, I'm back, and I have good news for you.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Yes.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Mystios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
Alright, so apparently we finished this quest. And overall I think it was a pretty good outcome. We didn't have to kill the poor people who were just angry with Pericles. And we got a new lieutenant for our ship. But I mean, he's not even like an elite guy. Fire build-up with javelins, damage inflicted by all crew members. I mean, that's not too bad. But I have probably some better people for that. And here, look at my army. My army is growing more and more. But okay, I think I will actually end this episode here. And in the next one, I don't know, we have a number of tasks that we can do for Pericles. Like this one, for example. I guess I'm going to continue with this one next because it's the closest. But for now, I'm going to call it a day. So as usual, thank you for watching and see you again next time.